Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stephen Gunty, and welcome to Toyota of DeKalb. Today, I will be going over the brand new redesigned 2021 Sienna. These new Siennas have gotten away from the conventional combustion engines, and they have all been transferred into a new hybrid system. Toyota is trying to become more green for the environment through all their plans and trying to make more of their line a hybrid system instead of that original combustion. It'll no longer be a V6 engine in there. You'll have a 4-cylinder along with the hybrid battery. So if you'd like to follow me, I'll kind of go over and show you everything that this Sienna has. This one today will be the Platinum. It's going to be the top of the line trim. Some of the features that I'll be showing you today will not be on the lower trim levels, but if you do have any other questions, I would love to go over that with you in person, over the phone, through email, or texting. Just kind of showing you the first of many features. You do now have a hands-free kick doors. So the left side, the right side, and the rear trunk will all be two little kicks there. We'll open that side up. Coming around to the back. Two little kicks there. We'll open up that one. And we're going to the sides. Two little kicks. We'll open up that side. Now before I actually go into the interior of the vehicle, I do want to go over a few of the features on the outside. You will have available blind spot monitoring systems, and you will have heated outside mirrors. So in those winter months when everything gets all frosty, you'll be able to get all that ice off, and you won't actually have to take an ice pick and worry about scratching those mirrors in the back. Now starting from the rear, so I can just show you everything that this vehicle has. It does have the JBL sound system. So you will have the big subwoofer here in the back. You do have two 120 volt outlets, which one will be here and the other one I will get to a little bit later. In this Sienna, it does come with the carpet mats. You do have available weather mats as well that you can purchase through the accessories. And of course, Toyota still has kept the same kind. It's not stow and go, but it's the stow these rear seats there. So we'll take this, flip that down, it folds all nicely there. In this Sienna, it does have the entertainment system, so you will have those two headphones there. Now I'm going to hop here in the back. I'm going to show off the USB ports that we have there. This Sienna does come equipped with multiple different USB ports. So here in the back, if you were looking to change your volume settings for one of your headsets, do the volume here. And then on this side, you do have an available USB, and then Toyota is also moving towards into incorporating with a lot of the new technology, which would be the USB-C port. So you have that one, you have the regular USB, and then the USB-C, along with the other volume audio port there. You do have an available mini sunshade there on the back windows, here as well. Showing off the front door. As you can see, the seats look a little bit different, and that's because now you have an available lazy boy that you didn't have in the previous model year Siennas. And now, and the Siennas, they still have that same, you pull that lever up, the seat kind of folds up, and you're able to move it to where you would like. Put the seat back, put the seat down. And now, I'll be showing you kind of the interior's entertainment system. I'm going to turn the accessory power on. And I got the remote here. So pull that down, we'll turn it on. You got the second 120 volt outlet there, and then you do have an available HDMI port. And you might be asking, why is there an HDMI port in a minivan? That is because Toyota has gotten away from the CD players and the DVD players, so now you'll be doing everything through your streaming devices, whether that be through your phone or if you use the compatible Wi-Fi in the vehicle. You'll be able to stream Netflix, Hulu, whatever you watch all your TV shows and movies on through your preferred device. So we'll turn that on.
Okay.
Alrighty. We'll turn it on. And here you can see it's already on the HDMI, but if you're looking for a different source, you'd hit source. And then you can pick through one of the three following options: HDMI, rear DLNA, or rear Miracast. I'll be using the Miracast today. So I'll go over, select Miracast, turn on My Smart View, and then you'll follow the instructions here on the screen. So this device name is going to be the RR system. It's going to say device found. I'm going to click the RR system, and we're going to let that go. It's going to take it a few moments to load up. While it's loading up, I can show you up here. You do have the rear climate controls and rear heated seats. It won't be for the third row, but it'll be here for the second row. You'll have the high, medium, or no options, as well as completely controlling both sides. So if I wanted to be cold and you wanted it to be warm, you can have both of that done there, or put it all on auto or off. Now we'll see here that my screen is pulled up. So now it's sharing with my phone. So if I had my kids in the car and I was driving and I wanted to set up everything for them, I could set everything up. Select that. Switch it over to the side and it gives you the full view as if you were watching a regular movie. Select this off, I'm going to disconnect and power that down, and we'll bring it back up. You do have the other two USB ports here, the regular USB port, and then you have the USB-C port there. Now, finally, last but not least, we'll be able to control in the front. In this Sienna, it's got many different safety features and kind of different features to make you feel real comfortable and at home within your own vehicle. So, first of many, when we open this up here, we do have another USB and the USB-C, so that brings the total up to 3 of each. Close that. Now, you're probably going to be wondering, does this car have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto? And the answer is yes, it'll have both. And that port is actually going to be right here, so that brings the total amount of USB ports up to 4, and the total of USB-C up to 3, 2 kind of wall outlets, and then you'll also have your other, what they would be the cigarette lighters of the past, which we don't have it anymore. We have there, and then we have the charging port right here on this nice little table. In this vehicle, you do have the heated seats. You will have cooled seats for both sides, a nice blue for the cooled, and then a nice red for the heated. In this vehicle as well, you'll have multiple different sensors, including the bird's eye view camera. You can change from any direction. You'll be able to see anyone that's walking around, if there's a ball that rolls in the street, whatever have you. Get that closed there. You will have the rear cross traffic alert and parking sonar. So the rear cross traffic alert, in case you don't know, is what's going to be letting you know if you're backing up and there's a vehicle or a pedestrian coming from either side, letting you know to give you that quick early warning to stop. And the parking sonar, if you get too close to an object, the closer that you get, the faster the beeps will go. In this vehicle, you will also have Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. So that'll include your pre-collision system of pedestrians, bicyclists, and motorized vehicles. You will have your lane departure alert over 32 miles an hour. You will have your lane tracing assist and your dynamic range cruise control. You will also have your automatic high beams and road sign assist. Then a few other features that you'll come into contact with is you do have your backup camera with the dynamic red lines, bird's eye view on the side of there. But then, in case you were traveling around and you had some stuff piled up and you couldn't actually see through your rear windshield, you have a secondary rear view camera that you'll be able to orient to however you like. So if you need to go over, adjust it however you need to, tilt it however that you need to, zoom in, just the automatic brightness, setup, etc. And then it's just the one flip there, and then just like that. A few other really nice features that you do have, you will have the memory seats. So if you have one small, one short, or it's the same thing. If you have one short and one tall, you'll be able to set that up however you like. You do have an electronic telescopic steering wheel, so everything will be done. You'll be able to get that precise distance that you want. And then you will also have the availability to have the automatic folding mirrors. And with that, just kind of going through the rest. There's really not much more that I need to do. Obviously, you have your mirrors and everything. You have your driver easy speak, so if you're playing music throughout the car, you're doing anything to where it might be a little bit louder, people are talking over too loud, there is an intercom here that will play over the speakers throughout the vehicle, that you'll be able to kind of be able to sound a lot more clear, and that way you won't have to kind of yell and overbear anybody. And with that, last couple features, you do have 3 different drive modes. Up will be sport, back down if you're on sport will be the normal, and then down all the way will be the eco modes. And these different modes will just depend on kind of what setting that you're in. If you're going to be transferring onto the expressway, tollways, or freeways, that's when you're going to want to be in sport mode to give you that extra power to get up to speed. If you're going to be driving around in the cities, you're going to want to be in the eco mode. That way you can kind of save that gas mileage. And if you're just kind of driving around in the country, or once you get off onto the highway, you're gonna probably want to be in the normal modes. With that, that's the conclusion to the 2021 Sienna. My name is Stephen Gunty, and I hope to hear back from you soon.